Welcome back to Session 11. Lawmakers burned the midnight oil this week. Bills had to hit the House floor for at least the first time by midnight Thursday, or they died. Some of the big ones we've been tracking for you: HB 400, the one that would raise class sizes and let districts control teachers' salary schedules. It did not make it through, but the author says we have not seen the last of it. HB 9, the bill that would give universities funding based on student success instead of enrollment, it got final approval and is now on its way to the Senate Higher Education Committee. And a string of fiscal matter bills, the ones that would pump about $4 billion back into the struggling budget, they did not make it through, though, but the author is hopeful the Senate will pass near identical versions. And Josh, you were there for the entire 12-hour push.
That's right. It was very tense toward the end of the evening. There were about 160 bills that needed to meet this deadline to actually stay afloat, and when it was all said and done, lawmakers didn't even get to half of them.
Is this the last day of House bills to be heard?
From morning to midnight.
Let's say a man out there on the streets gets a prostitute.
Members mulled over more than 160 bills.
What we're actually talking about is trying to take pimps off the streets.
A moment on the floor was their last chance to stay alive.
We healed his bill. I healed it. Healed it.
Could you heal the rest of the bills on the calendar, Mr. Hamilton?
As the day dragged on, so did the delays.
Are they there to debate the bill, or are they there to kill the calendar?
Some were stall tactics to keep bills from coming up. Others turned into the late night and loopy lawmakers.
And the second reason is because of Mr. Hooter.
Thank you.
Representative Hooters.
From prostitutes to cockfighting to airport body scans.
House Bill 1937 is finally passed the third reading.
I'm having difficulty hearing. Can we have order, please?
The bills began to rush through at the last minute.
House Bill 2603 is passed the third reading.
House Bill 1994 is finally passed.
House Bill 2990 is finally passed.
Tired lawmakers had exhausted their efforts for the day.
Unfortunately, we run out of time on this side.
4 months into the session, this is proof every minute matters.
Would you accept a motion to operate under El Paso time?
And with only 18 days to go, it's clear a lot of would-be laws will be forgotten or left for the future.
That means lawmakers might resurrect some of these pieces of legislation in a future session, but there is the possibility of tacking a House bill on as an amendment to a Senate bill this session, or the House could suspend its rules to take up a bill after this deadline, and of course, a special session for some of the more important unfinished businesses also. If you have something to say, join us online. Our On Politics panel is standing by to field your questions. Just go to onpolitics.com and chat with us right here on Session 11.